Getting you breaking news on top of this edition of the news. Clinching CCTV footage has been accessed, and in this footage that we're going to put out on our screens in just a moment from now, you can see the car that was used in the Delhi blast, that is the i20. This is the CCTV which shows that it was parked in Al-Falah University till the 30th of October. So another clinching piece of evidence as the probe against Al-Falah, which is now being probed for links to the Faridabad module and for links to those doctors who were part of the larger terror nexus. So security agencies have seized this CCTV footage. What can we understand just by looking at this footage? That on the 29th of October, this i20 was entering from the main gate on the 30th. That is at 2:41, the i20 was seen leaving the university. Let me go across to my colleague Bhavtosh, who's tracking all the details of the case, keeping you ahead on the nitty-gritties of the investigation. Bhavtosh, Al-Falah, as the university faces crackdown, as the government decides that there should be a forensic audit, as the ED gets ready to begin probing the financial angle, we have another clinching piece of CCTV footage that has emerged. The car, that is the i20 that was used by Dr Umar Nabi, the Fidain in the Delhi blast case, that car was parked in Al-Falah. What more details do we have?
Well, apart from the financial audit that will be carried out by the Enforcement Directorate, but it appears that there is something more to the various kinds of sinister plots that were hashed by the main accused in this case at Al-Falah University. We are putting out the CCTV graphs of i20, which was used at Red Fort by Omar. Now you can see this car entering inside the Al-Falah University on 29th October at around 2:41 p.m. and then subsequently 24 hours later it leaves the Al-Falah University. Now what it shows is that the accused in this case, the Fidain bomber in this case, parked the car for nearly 24 hours. What we had earlier reported and aired on the channel is very important. We had said that the lab was used by Muzammil and other accused in this case to extract ammonia nitrate from the fertilizers and then subsequently mix the potash chlorate to make a very unstable chemical or explosives. Now this happened inside the Al-Falah University lab, and you can see the next second visual is of the car leaving, and then for next 8 to 10 days his movements is very erratic, and then subsequently we all know what he did in Delhi and in Faridabad. This is a very clinching CCTV. It shows that the car was parked there. Nobody bothered to check the car. They are, in fact, were teaching there and colleagues, but the fact that the lab was used and the car was parked is something that the top management needs to answer. They had to, in fact, tell why was the car parked there, why was their lab used to make an explosive that in fact led to death of 13 people.
All right, Bhavtosh, I want you to stay with us because this is not just about one car. The larger plot revolves around the plan, the kind of chats that they had on encrypted channels and highly secure apps. One is this car, that is the i20. There are other cars too linked to the larger plot that were traced to Al-Falah itself. So how many such cars were used by those part of the module? First we had information that it was 4 vehicles. Were there more than 4 cars that were being used by Dr. Umar and the others who are part of the Faridabad module?
Well, one more car was traced to Al-Falah University. That was a Breeza. That was also seized by the police, and then subsequent investigation revealed that another colleague of theirs, Dr. Shaheen, she was also providing financial support to the accused in this case, the terrorist in this case. Now, it has emerged is the fact that these doctors, in fact, met there at the Al-Falah University and subsequently got radicalized by another Maulvi who used to come and preach or at least give sermons to various students and doctors. Now, that is the reason why this university is under the scanner, not only by the Enforcement Directorate, but by various other security agencies. And several of the doctors have been called in for questioning. The statements are being recorded. And what has happened as far as the investigation goes is that Muzammil as well as Adil and others met there. In fact, it has also been said that the conspiracy was hashed there. Now, the Educational Institute, in a way, provided them cover to carry out their, at least the conspiracy part. Sagrika, as of now, there are many parts which are still very
Yes.
sketchy. The statements are being recorded. The investigation is only 6 days old. What has happened is that the institute provided them a cover enough to conspire as far as this case is concerned. Labs were used to make explosives, and subsequently these cars were used to transport and also ferry the explosives. Shaheen was the one who, in fact, used the car that was registered in her name to ferry the AK-47 assault rifle. That's how the dots are being connected. It will take at least one more month to, in fact, put the entire jigsaw puzzle in proper place before the investigating agency know what was the real conspiracy. But yes, there is a Maulvi who has been detained for questioning and is presently in Srinagar.
All right. I want you to stay with us as you break down all the probe-related developments, a 6-day-old investigation, multiple leads coming to the fore. In the center of it all is Al-Falah, the university, which possibly was used as a cover, and that is why those in charge have a lot to answer for. Going across to our colleague Dipankar, who is reporting from Al-Falah. Al-Falah becomes the center of the investigation in the Delhi blast case. The probe is now focusing on the larger conspiracy. As you are there and as the center decides to ensure that there's going to be a forensic audit, what are you seeing around you? Take us through the latest update on the ground, Dipankar.
Well, we are currently standing at the Al-Falah University, which has come under the scanner and has become center of the entire conspiracy that has gone in and which culminated into the blast that occurred outside the Red Fort. We are currently standing at the Al-Falah University, and as you can see, the Al-Falah University, the gates are closed for us. We are not allowed to go inside, or we cannot gain access into this university in any way possible. But there are CCTV footages that are coming to the fore that the car that was used, the i20, the white i20 that was used at the Red Fort, was in fact parked over here and had gone from here on, was seen here on the 29th of October and was parked till the 30th of October. So these are very critical evidences that have come to the fore. And apart from that, that car has also been moving around, and that has been traveling through various toll booths. The security footages of those toll booths are also being seen by the investigating agencies in order to create a route map as to what was the road that Dr. Umar had taken and had reached that place, the Red Fort, where that car was, the blast occurred inside the car, and that led to the death of 13 people. Apart from that, this very university, the Al-Falah University, has also come under the scanners of special cell, and 2 FIRs have been registered against the Al-Falah University. One is regarding the conspiracy that has been registered by the special cell, and the other is regarding forgery that has been registered on the basis of the UGC and NAC cancelling its subscription, cancelling its membership.
Dipankar, as you get us the latest from Al-Falah, which has become very integral to this very investigation, I'll come back to you because we have more breaking news updates, and I'll ask you to give us a sense from outside itself how sprawling that campus is. Because remember, viewers, like we've been telling you, the focus is on funding, the focus is on the larger conspiracy, and how Al-Falah became a hub for this terror module. There's more breaking news coming in, and this is with regards to what the federal agencies